Hello, and welcome to Bangable, the podcast.
Where we talk brains, beauty, and balls.
I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Rae.
Welcome to episode number 2.
Episode number 2.
To make you guys more aware of the teams of this weekend and the players, like I said, it's a team sport. No one likes to single out players, but there are definitely the main players, definitely like wide receivers and running backs and quarterbacks, that they put up the points. They're important. They're more known than the individual like defensive linemen. So I have my projections for the games this weekend. I think that the Chiefs are going to beat the Patriots, even though it's a toss-up on that one, but I think the Chiefs are going to beat the Patriots, and I think the Saints are going to beat the Rams. But because Tiffany does not know very much or anything about what I'm even talking about or what's happening,
I've been silent this whole time.
Her eyes are just looking like, what? Am I speaking a different language?
Yes.
So I have created a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being less hot and 10 being super hot, 5 obviously being I wouldn't say no. I'm going to have 5 players from each team, and I have pictures of each player.
Okay.
I have some of them I was lucky enough to find shirtless pictures as well as their headshots, but I pick 5 major key players from each team, and I'm going to show Tiffany pictures, and I'm going to have her rate each player on a hotness scale.
Okay.
So at the end of it, I'm going to add up the score for each team. So, for example, if I give you Tom Brady and say you give Tom Brady a 4, and then the other 4 guys are 3, 2, 10, whatever, add that up, and that's going to be Tiffany's score prediction for the games this weekend.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And if you're close, then by all means, we've hacked the system.
I think it will become my system from now on.
So, whereas I use the Vegas spread and watching games, and I also play fantasy, so that gives me a lot of knowledge. I've learned a lot through that. Tiffany, on the other hand,
fantasy in a different way.
has a whole different ball game as far as ratings go. So we're going to do the hotness rankings.
Okay.
So, will you
Actually,
please?
you'll also see what I am, what kind of guys I think.
I know.
are hot,
So listen
my
up, guys.
tastes are
You can
like.
see what her taste is.
You know?
So I'm going to go through, like I said, I have a quarterback. I have at least 1 wide receiver. So a lot of times I have a second wide receiver or a tight end, which Tiffany's ears just perked up at tight end. It's a football position, guys. And then I also have a running back and a second running back for each team. So they're all offensive players. Like I said, all major key players in the game. Tom Brady. Here you go, Tiffany.
I know what he looks like. Kind of.
And I should note, maybe if I put it out in the universe, even though it's very unlikely that these players do hear about us ranking them, I'm sorry if we offend you. I think you all are great football
I
players.
would say get over it.
These players are just insanely talented athletes. They work really hard, you can tell. I love watching all of these guys play. But I also like looking at their butts. So, Tom Brady for the Patriots. Here you go, Tiffany. That is Tom Brady. Now, you're on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being less hot and 10 being super hot.
I feel like there are better pictures of him, aren't there?
I went through.
Pretty standard of what he looks like.
That's
okay.
I
On a
try to do
scale
them
of
justice.
1 to 10, I would give him an 8. I mean, he's pretty good looking, but he just doesn't look very, like, I'm an eyes, energy kind of person.
You can't go off energy until you watch them play. And if you're gonna,
Well, I'm just saying, as far as this photo, like, he kind of just looks like an 8 there. Like,
You're
I don't
using
even
8?
wouldn't even want to talk to him.
So you wouldn't want to? So how are you
No.
giving him an 8?
Well, I mean, because he's still a good-looking guy.
Okay, so you're going. Okay, so 8.
But yeah, because I mean, like, I think if he had a better, like.
Okay, so you're starting off pretty generous. I feel like you're going to. Okay.
No,
so
but he's still a very good-looking guy. But I mean, I would just
a little too
not
plain.
talk.
A
Yeah, I
little too
just wouldn't
plain
talk to
Jane.
him.
So next, okay. I already know what Tiffany's gonna give this guy.
You think you know?
Oh, I know. So next is the wide receiver for the Patriots. His name is Julian Edelman. And you can take, and I have a second picture. So like I said, some of these I found shirtless pictures, so we're going to do both.
Oh, see, now,
so look at that. Julian Edelman. Whew.
Okay, can I change Tom Brady to a...
I was going to say, you're being pretty...
6.
You want to be...
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought once you saw the other...
Yeah. See,
compare...
like,
you have to have
more
a comparison.
Like a 9.
Okay, now that's Julian
Yeah,
Edelman.
because that's what I'm saying. Like, he still has good at, like...
Look at those
he looks
eyes.
like a good guy.
9.
Oh,
So
yeah.
here is a shirtless Julian Edelman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you hear that,
Yeah.
guys? Yep. So we sticking with the 9?
Yeah.
9 it is?
Yeah.
I give Julian
really
Edelman
hot.
a 10 out of 10.
You would give him a 10 out of 10?
I'd give him a 10 out of 10.
I think there's always room to grow. He's kind of had some
There's
symmetry issues.
I will be posting these pictures on our Facebook page as well as our YouTube video. You can actually see.
He is really, really pretty.
He's a pretty man. So now we're going to go to Rob Gronkowski. He plays for the Patriots. There's a face shot. Gronk.
I would say a 5.
A 5? Okay, now hold on. I have a shirtless picture of Rob Gronkowski. And see if that changes your score.
Oh, that is a much better photo.
Yeah, he has no clothes on.
Yeah, but even of his face, I'd move him up to a 6 or a 7 with that one. Yeah, so put 6.5. Or do I have to do whole numbers?
You have to do whole numbers.
Okay, then give him a 7.
7 it is. All right, switching gears. Now we are going to go to our running back for the Patriots, and that is Sony Michel.
Michel.
Sony Michel. Here you go. Let me see if I have more than one picture. Nope, this is it.
His eyes, he's very symmetrical. So, he gets points for that, except for his head. His skull. His face is very...
You are picky. He's symmetrical except for his skull. Well, you do realize that he gets trampled by men and hit in the head for a living.
Look, he's got like a big old lump on that side of his head.
It's
But
probably
for the most part,
because
he's very
he spends
symmetrical.
his life getting tackled every single day by huge ass
He
men.
looks like a nice guy. I will give him a 5.
Sonny Michel's a 5. And last but not least for the Patriots, I like this game. What do you think of this game,
I
Tiffany?
like it. You can see that. It's so funny. The things that I actually look at versus like.
Well, obviously
oh,
you're looking at his
the
skull
symmetry.
shape.
Well, symmetry is what equals beauty. As a makeup
it
artist,
is.
that's what I do is find the symmetry and then fix it with contouring.
This is a running back, James White.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No, he's not okay. Well, I don't like all the, the black under his eyes and.
Tiffany's like, okay, as a makeup artist, it's way too much black.
Yeah.
Because they
I don't know,
use
you
that
just
in the
don't
game.
Like.
I know. Tiffany likes when they're shirtless and smiling
Yeah.
with a football covering their junk.
Yes, that would be great.
But when I
would
just
like
show her a headshot from their player profile,
See, I'm not
she's a
very
little iffy.
superficial.
I know it's a lot about personality for me.
It really is.
But now
the
we're
photo-
being superficial.
Yeah, his lip. Well, I don't know. Okay, his lips look very lush, but I also have large lips, and so when I have guys who have humongous lips touching my lips, it's just too much lip action going on. So it makes me not.
It makes me think of those when everyone's in those big balloons and they go and they knock each other in those big balloon suits. Is that just too much?
I'm like too much. There's too
lippy
much lip fat here.
All natural.
Okay, I'll give him a 6.
A 6? So you like him more than Sony Michel?
Yes, I do.
Okay, now we are moving on to the Chiefs. We're going to start with the Chiefs quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. He is one of the younger quarterbacks in the NFL. But look at that sweet face. Tiffany's going to mention something about his hair. Watch.
Well, he can't, yeah. But I like it. See, he's not very attractive at all.
He has personality in
But his
his look.
personality gives him a lot more points.
It's the hair.
For him, it's the smile, it's the genuineness in his face that
He looks
really
cute. He's a cute football player.
I would want to hang out with him, So as far as that, I would want to bang him more because I would actually want to hang out with him.
Alrighty, so what do we got?
He gets a 6. Do you know who my ideal man, perfect specimen of a man is? Is Matt Balmer.
I don't know who that is. I'm going to have to look
I'm
him
gonna
up.
have to show you him.
Okay, we're going to wide receiver for the Chiefs, Tyreek Hill. I find it funny that he has a nose piercing.
See, why are all their guys smiling? Like,
they're happy to be
Yeah.
on the Kansas City Chiefs. He's like glistening from sweating too.
he's got such a big ass neck.
That man's got a big neck.
Well, it's just, I mean, it's great. Is that from steroids?
No, they can't. Football players, they can't do steroids, any of that
Why
stuff.
is
They'll
his
get
neck
immediately
so
kicked
large
out of the
and
league.
his face so small?
I don't know. I didn't make him.
Like, his neck is bigger than his arms.
Well, he probably works out all those muscles.
That's crazy.
That's called traps.
But I like his smile and I like his eyes. So, and I mean, facial features, he's probably a 6 or a 7. His hair takes him down a few notches.
So this is, for any of our guy listeners, you can now see how, at least Tiffany and I as women, gauge men's hotness.
Yeah.
So this is a little insight. Because you think we just look at you and go, yes or no. Tiffany is literally analyzing skull shape.
Well, it's seriously, you know when a guy sends you a photo on a dating site, I don't know if you know this, but it's like you have their photos. I look at them for like a split second, and then I look at everything else around them. It's like we scan them.
Oh,
up
the
and
surroundings
down.
are big,
Oh, yeah,
especially in
because
dating profiles.
You can really get a good idea of who they are. Like, what kind of people are they hanging out? What is the situation that they're taking photos in? What is on their bathroom counter?
So what do we give Tyreek Hill?
Oh, 7 because I like his smile.
Ooh, smile brings it in. Okay, now we're going to the tight end for the Chiefs, Travis Kelce.
But does he have a tight end?
This is the question.
Oh, see, I think he's cute.
Yeah, he's also biting his mouth guard in the picture very seductively. It's in a gross sort of way.
But I mean, there's like a little smirk to him, you know.
All right, so you ready for picture number 2? Get it all in.
Yeah, okay.
I got picture number 2.
I'm also much more attracted to white guys than I am to African American men.
Really?
But well, I mean, it still all comes down to personality, energy, and I've dated both. But
I've dated both as well.
Yeah, because I mean, but there are some African American men that I just are so beautiful and. Oh, see, I like this photo a whole lot less.
Oh yeah, so you're liking Travis Kelce, and he is just. I will always opt for Travis Kelce on my fantasy team if he is not too expensive on DraftKings.
He's an 8.
An 8?
Yeah. I sound so much less like happy giving a higher number than I do a lower number.
Oh, I forgot to show you this. So we're going to go back real quick to Julian Edelman, who is the wide receiver for the Patriots. Tiffany gave him a 9. I forgot. I threw this in here just for fun.
Is it the nude with the
He's fully nude with exactly what I said before, with the football covering his junk, and he seems to be flying through the air. Like, I don't know what he had to do for this shot, but it looks like a trampoline was involved.
That's awesome.
Or he just floats like zero gravity when
What
he's
did I give
when
him?
he shows. You gave him a 9.
Yeah, no, I still stand by that. Yeah.
Tiffany's getting flushed right now, but I would love to have been a fly on the wall during that photo shoot because. Can you imagine? We're like, okay, Julian Edelman, can you please just strip off all your clothes? You're going to hold this football over your junk and pretend to soar through the air as I take your picture.
Body.
Yeah. You guys are going to want to see this picture.
His proportions are amazing.
Back to the Chiefs. We have running back Damian Williams. Where are you, buddy? He's very serious.
You know I don't like serious. Oh, no. Nope, like a 3.
I threw this one in just for fun.
That was quick.
Done. Just for fun, for running back number 2, I put in Kareem Hunt for the Chiefs. And he's no longer playing for football right now, and is not playing for the Chiefs. But while he was earlier this season, he was one of their key players. He put up points. He was an amazing player. But then he got caught on camera kicking and hitting a girl. So
that will kill it so quickly.
Now, fun fact, yeah, guys. So
you should have told me that after I scored.
I should have because
now it's going to be very hard.
So and well, you're not going to give him a great score anyway. He's not an attractive person. So
1.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like I said, not still playing. Great football player, not attractive, and apparently an asshole.
So what's my score?
Okay,
Oh, is that the last one?
So we still have 2 more teams.
Oh, okay.
We're on the Saints, and the
This is
quarter.
really fun.
Do you like this?
Yeah.
It's good, right?
Yeah, we should
and now
do this again.
you're learning about the
Uh-huh.
players. So now you guys can learn about the players too, because I think it's a lot easier for non-super sports enthusiasts to remember, oh yeah, that's that hot naked guy I saw.
Yeah, and tell us what you think about these guys. And am I being too harsh?
No.
I don't think I am.
Oh,
I
we have a little bit of a difference in
attraction. Yeah.
different tastes, but
I think once you see Matt Bomber, you'll be like, yeah.
Drew Brees is one of the older quarterbacks in the league. I think he's in his early 40s, so he's one of the older experienced players.
3.
A 3? Hold on, I have a shirtless picture of him too. Sorry, I feel like I'm not even making fun of Drew Brees.
Like he should be an accountant.
He's got the dad bod.
I actually really enjoy dad bod. But no.
No, 3?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
Sorry, Drew Brees. You can throw a ball, but you're not that hot. Michael Thomas now is the wide receiver for the Saints.
Oh, he's not bad.
His head shape throws me off.
Well, he's just got a very long, like elongated. But
Michael
he's very
Thomas, why have a
symmetrical.
long face?
Except for his one side of his skull is a little bigger, but that could also be.
Like I said, I think it's really just the fact that they're getting pounded in the head.
Well, this one is, I think, more his haircut is off.
Hear that, Michael Thomas? If you would like your hair to be fixed, just contact Tiffany.
Yeah, because I have a friend that I have to do all kinds of magic manipulation because he has a head shape that has too many bumps and ridges, so I try to make it as straight as possible. But I like his eyes. I like his mouth. Still like a 5, yeah.
Okay. Also, with the way that you just said that shows how knowledgeable Tiff is when it comes to hair, that she's able to reshape men's heads with a haircut.
All about.
So if you have any questions concerning your haircut, guys,
go to Tips from Tiff on Instagram or Facebook,
or
and
just go
DM me.
Or put it on our social media. Maybe other people have the same question and they
Yeah.
want to hear it. So now we're going to Ted Ginn Jr. for the Saints.
Funny story while she's looking that up. My friend went to another hairstylist because his new boyfriend wanted him to go with him. And we were literally passing each other on the road. And then, we just passed each other down the road. And then I texted him. I go, why the F do you look like Curious George? It was so, he's like, I know, I will never do it again. I'm like, what happened? She started in the front. It was so bad.
She started it.
She did. She just started shaving his head from the front of it. And shaved
Is that a
it all.
no-no?
Well, no, because you gotta do the back. It's work your way up there, because you
It's
start
what you
right
get for
here.
cheating on Tiffany.
Yeah. Now they both come to me. Yeah, but this guy, no, he's a 4.
Ted Ginn Jr. a 4. See, I would have given him a 2 or a 3. You're nice.
Sometimes. But there's something about him that reminded me, I think, of somebody else.
Now we are on to Alvin Kamara. I love watching Alvin Kamara play. He's a running back for the Saints, and he's so much fun. I have 2 pictures of him. I'm going to show you the first one first, because it's
Is this the half-naked one?
No, I could not find any naked pictures of Alvin Kamara.
Why is their hair so, bad?
I don't think his hair is bad. I like dreadlocks. I think they're cool.
I like dreadlocks too, but not when they look like one of those hats that have the sprout on the top of their
the
head.
poof.
Yeah.
I got a better picture of him.
Okay.
Well,
but
of a
I like his
headshot.
face. His face is a little effeminate to like.
Here, he's smiling in this one.
Oh, he looks like Cool Runnings. He's a 4 also.
Last but not least for the Saints is Mark Ingram.
I think I know this name.
Mark Ingram is a running back as well. Sometimes I'm just listening to the games, and I don't know why I thought he was white. He's not.
See, there's something about him I like more.
Right? He has a very friendly face.
Yeah, because he looks like just a nice guy. I will give him a 6.
Cool.
See, I'm all about do I want to hang out with you?
Right? So, and then here's
'cause if I don't
just so
wanna
you
hang
can
out
see
with
his
you, I don't
body.
wanna
If
bang
that, it's not shirtless, but it's a full body.
Oh, see, yeah. Actually, I'll move him up to a 7 with that.
Woo! The arm muscles. That they bring
Yeah,
home.
Yeah, no, he's good looking.
We are on to the quarterback for the Rams, and that is Jared Goff. He kind of has that like nerdy vibe to him.
He does, and not one that, I mean...
Not a good one.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna give him a 5. He just kind of looks like he wouldn't, like, be aggressive. He wouldn't, like, yeah, I don't know.
Just not feeling him.
Just not feeling him at all.
Now we're on to Robert Woods. And I actually do have a shirtless picture of Robert Woods, but I know you're gonna like him. I think he just looks like he'd be fun to be around. And Tiffany is silent.
His smile's throwing me off because it's like a cheesy, like, kind of smile. It's so fake looking.
I have shirtless.
Show me the other one where he looks more
Tiffany's
natural.
just like, let me see the naked pictures. Why are you even showing me these
why
other
are you showing
ones?
me this one where he looks awkward? Okay, see this. Yeah, that is so different. Because that makes him like, I mean, I would almost say an 8 with that one.
So he just went from a what to a what? You said a 4 to an 8?
No, I didn't give him a score. I'm like,
okay.
He just looks awkward. He was just like, it's such an awkward like smile. Like I couldn't even get past the awkwardness of the photo. This, he's hot. Yeah, and he's not super chiseled, cut or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna give him an 8.
It's so funny how Tiffany's reactions to the face pictures and then to the full body pictures. All right.
I mean, look at that photo. That was a great photo.
We are nearing the end. We have only a couple more people. We have, for some reason, my picture of Brandon Cooks is not coming up. So we're going to skip him for right now and go to the running back, Todd Gurley, for the Rams. This is a silly picture. He's got a big
silly
tongue.
Pictures. Oh. Yeah. This is a bad picture for me to judge from, so I'm going to give him a 4.
And Brandon Cooks?
No.
Oh, no.
I mean, is this him also? Yeah, okay. This is a better photo. I mean, no, he's still like a 4.
And the last player, CJ Anderson. I love this picture. I think it's just of him running off the field. It was the best picture I found of him, and he just looks just happy to be there.
He looks like he's got a poop.
Oh, I thought he looked like more like a stallion in stride.
I think he's like, how close is the bathroom? I'm going to say he's a 4. You tally that up.
So Tiffany's projections have been added up. Tricks.
Who's going to win?
Let me see here.
They're all pretty, like, the same. Well, no, except for the first one.
According to Tiffany, the Patriots will beat the Chiefs 33-25.
Is that possible?
It's possible. It's a playoff game.
Well, I mean, as far as, like, the 7-6, like, numbers, you know, like...
Oh, it's going to be higher. It's going to
like
be higher
14
scoring.
versus in 13, you know.
It's some of these, like the Saints versus the Rams, I think is going to be a little bit of a higher scoring game. Which you have the Rams beating the Saints 25-23, which is it's realistic. But, I mean, we'll see. Because if Tiffany beats my projections, and my projections are based off of previous matchups, the players.
I am the football whisperer.
She might be the football whisperer. So we will see after this weekend how that works out. That was fun. Now we can do this for every sport too.
Yeah. I'm still stuck on looking at pictures of Matt Bomber.
She's just now scrolling through looking at hot pictures. So, but real quick, I did want to mention in basketball news, we're going to segue from football to basketball. The Houston Rockets player James Harden made some historical bounds this week. So the Houston Rockets defeated the Memphis Grizzlies 112-94, and 57 of the 112 points were scored by James Harden, which is exactly who I wanted to talk about. This is the 17th game in a row that Harden has scored 30 or more points, which means he has officially passed the previous record holder, Kobe Bryant, whose streak lasted 16 games. So he just surpassed Kobe Bryant as far as scoring that amount of points it's huge. Now, that's Kobe Bryant held the record since the ABA and the NBA merged in 1976. The all-time, before the merger, just ever since basketball, the record holder again, for scoring more than 30 points or 30 points or more in a game streak is Wilt Chamberlain. And that was in 1963. He had a streak of 20 games. So James Harden could easily, I'm excited to see in the next couple games if he's able to take the all-time record. So there's your basketball news for this week.
And that was Bangable the podcast, episode number 2.
Yes.
Yes, what a good time.
All right, guys. Also, like I said before, hit us up on social media. We appreciate any follow, comment, like.
Share. Please just share it all around. Spread the word.
And let us know what you think. We really like hearing from you guys.
And we really appreciate you listening.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes.
You get to hear us hear us babble on about random nonsense.
About what we think about these football guys.
You want to check them out too, I promise you.
They'll be up on our Facebook page.
And also, don't forget, if you are looking for a super lackadaisical beach hair technique.
Easy way to curl your hair that will last for a really long time because it doesn't use too much heat.
And my tidbit to leave you guys on is do not connect with any male slaves on Facebook. Thanks for listening, guys. This is Rae.
And Tiff.
And this has been Bangable,
the podcast.
So,